Tonight's game is just around the corner as we start to wrap up the MLB pregame show. But before we go down to the action, let's take a look at a young player to watch for as we give you the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Samuel Sanchez is our man to watch. And Steve, he's been playing well lately, and being that he's kind of an up-and-coming player, what do you think we can expect from him as his career progresses?
Well, you know, Matt, it's hard to say at this point. He isn't really grouped in with some of the most promising young players, but his output has been pretty good lately, so maybe he's starting to emerge as someone we should keep our eye on. The club told me that they've been pleasantly surprised with him, and they say that they believe he has the ability to be an impact player in the big leagues for some time.
A beautiful summer night in Southern California. From Dodger Stadium, tonight it's the first of three to start. Yasiel Puig comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Go right now, fellas, right now.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Bounced weakly near the plate. Wieters scoops it up, throws in time, and that's out number one. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
You know, they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 hole right now. He's been hitting the cover off the ball lately, batting over .350 in the last 10 games.
Kike Hernandez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Ike, you look at these Orioles as they begin play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, it must be nice for a manager to be able to pencil in a guy like Manny Machado over there at third base. Won the Gold Glove in 2015. Great offensive player, but maybe...
Bounced softly in front of the plate. Wieters is up with it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On to the second. Corey Seager will stand in now, trying to duplicate his performance from yesterday when he finished 4 for 5 at the plate.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, you could see his mindset at the plate. He's thinking, I got to get out in front here, try to pull something. Didn't really get a good pitch to do that, though, so he's going to have to go grab a seat.
Justin Turner stands in for the first time now, and he's been in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over these past 8 ball games. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike one.
0-2.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Paredes is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Here's a high pop-up. Room for Wieters behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail it here 2-0.
Hey,
Samuel Sanchez set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Hit out towards second. Kendricks got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Scott Van Slyke will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
You know, guys, we all know that those kind of games are going to happen in this sport. It's a tough game out there, no matter who you are. But the good ones are able to put that day behind you and go out and focus on the next game.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Velasquez ranging back, still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Dodgers are within a run. It's now 2-1. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Brandon McCarthy digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
Got him.
On the mound, he's got to be talking to himself. You know, in the American League, we see DHs like Ortiz and Billy Butler, Michael Young. You're telling me I get to face a pitcher 3 times a game? I could get used to this.
2 out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now and 2 strikes here as well.
Now a softly hit ball down the line to third. It's through into the outfield.
About this at bat, he does everything wrong on this swing. I mean, first off, this pitch is out of the strike zone, and secondly, he tries to pull it instead of taking it the other way. Anyhow, pays off for him.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Ground ball right side. Taken in by Scope.
Oh.
And a super play to gun his man down as the side.
Hey, we got no out.
Adrian Gonzalez is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And a high strike there, 0-1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one there on 0-2.
And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. You just can't seem to finish him off.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Oh, that's just a blazer right there. He says, enough of trying to get you to chase. This is mano a mano, and he throws it right past him.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Dribbled up the line. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Now batting.
Justin Turner is at the plate now. Flied out at his first at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Right side. Scope has it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order. They still trail it here 2-1.
Drive that pitch, huh?
The pitcher, Samuel Sanchez, played in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
You know, if you'd given me a nickel here, I'd have thought he was bunting that time.
Yeah, that one caught me by surprise, too. I don't know why you'd want him swinging the bat.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. McCarthy comes set. Here's the 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hernandez on the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Howie Kendrick comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory.
I go!
One away.
The left fielder, number 33,
Scott Van Slyke stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
And that was a breaking ball that he hit. And it looked like he saw it right out of the pitcher's hand so nicely. They might have to attack him with some hard stuff this time around.
Here we go, guys.
Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Velasquez has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, A.J. Ellis. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Here we go.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Fuentes fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They still trail it here 3-1. Pedro Baez will come forward now to start out their half of the sixth, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had him off balance all game.
Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Come on now, here we go, guys.
And this is popped high in the air back behind short.
I got it.
Fuentes retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel Puig will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Yeah, you got it. I got it.
Velasquez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Kike Hernandez will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0.
2 quick outs in the inning. This hitter's job is to work the count, get on base, and give his middle-of-the-order hitters a chance in this inning.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full, 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away. Adrian Gonzalez will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Lays off 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, we got 2 down, fellas.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
And that's almost a carbon copy of that last fastball, and he buried both of those pitches right on the inside corner.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Samuel Sanchez will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Here's the first pitch to him.
Here we go, baby.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes.
No balls,
That's
2
what
strikes.
you want.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Corey Seager will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
0-1.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Nope.
Here's one that misses high. It's
The
1-1.
count's 1-1.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Justin Turner will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second
Howie
baseman.
Kendrick will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot,
that's
but this
outside.
offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Here we go.
Swing and a miss
1
as he
ball,
ramps
1
up on the fastball. 1-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd
count,
see if I could
2
make
ball.
him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
He tried to get him to bite on that pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Scott Van Slyke will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, come on now.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
The Dodgers would love a leadoff walk here. No doubt about it.
And the count will be full. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. A.J. Ellis will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Carl Crawford will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to. The great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. The Orioles lead it 4-1. Another nice evening here in L.A. as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show. Yasiel Puig will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
After it is Jones. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Kike Hernandez will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
And you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Adrian Gonzalez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
And even though on the mound he's had his way with him, this is a dangerous customer. So don't get to thinking you're bulletproof out there.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Fuentes takes it in. Throw on to first, and the Orioles have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, just 2 hits were all they could muster off of him. He was in complete control from the start of this game, and he finished it off in style, too.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. My book, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Orioles win this one 4-1. Good night from Los Angeles.
Our final line score.